Hello, this is Boxing Kitty here with the StarCraft 2 commentary. This is a ladder match that I played a week and a half ago, and it's a ZvP. My opponent is going to be Zinger, the Protoss. I'm spawning at the bottom left position as the red Zerg, and Zinger is spawning at the top right position as the blue Protoss. This is Tal'Darim Altar, and this is gonna be a pretty standard opener for most Zergs. And sorry about quality, as I said in the last video, and it's better to put it in. Don't put it full screen, that's what I mean to say, or else you can't see what's going on. Right now, I'm just droning up, making drones, and he is throwing down his pylon right now, and I'm making my second overlord right around the same time. And right as the pylon finishes, he immediately throws down his gateway at 10 supply. So, right now, he sends out his scouting probe, and I'm going to be getting my hatchery right around now. And once he saw my probe kind of running his direction, I think he ran away because he thought that I was attacking him, but really I was making my hatchery. And sorry for all the apps popping up at the bottom. This was in windowed mode, not full screen. So I'm making my hatchery. He's making his first or second assimilator, not that sure. And I sent my overlord here. I don't really know this map that well. I sent it for that position instead of the spawn location because I'm terrible at this map. And I'm throwing down my spawning pool and an extractor right now, as you will see, and I have the production tab open. He's making a Zealot and a Cybernetics core, and he's just mining with 2 guys on gas, and that probe's just hanging around there. My hatchery is about 3/4 of the way done. I didn't know that my extractor was finished once it finished, so I lost 10 seconds of mining time on that. He's getting down his second assimilator, and he finished his cybernetics core, and he's throwing down another pylon. My hatchery is finished, and I sent a drone transfer down there. Zinger was actually a pretty good player. He just wasn't prepared for what I did later on. I'm just droning up. He's getting warp gate technology and a stalker, and I just have a lot of drones right now. So he's getting warp gate, he's chrono boosting, which is good, and he's getting the stalker. My hatchery is already done, as I already said, and I'm producing some Zerglings and a queen. So right now I'm doing literally nothing, and right now he's getting two more gateways, and he's still chrono boosting that warp gate, and he supply blocked himself, I think. So right now I have 4 Zerglings getting metabolical boost now, and my first queen just popped out, and I'm getting lair. I didn't spawn larva immediately when it hatched, or spawned, or mutated, whatever, or evolved, and I'm getting my second queen. I have 3. I'm still on my first extractor, not really getting much. I have 8 Zerglings now, I don't have fully saturated bases on either side, and I'm getting my Roach Warren. My queen pops out now, and I'm getting my Roach Warren and lair. My second extractor is on the way, and he's getting a forge and his own expansion right now. I have terrible macro this game. Like at one point I have 4,000 minerals, which I'm not so happy about. He's getting the hallucination ability for sentries, and I'm getting burrow for no reason because I don't actually use it ever. And he's throwing down both of his assimilators before he actually finishes the expansion. He's about to get +1 attack, and he throws down a cannon. So what's going to be going on now is nothing. Yes, nothing. I'm getting glial reconstruction, and I have 24 zerglings and 6 roaches. Those are my only fighting units. And then the queens. And then I spawn 6 overlords. Because I don't like getting supply blocked. And I had enough money anyways. So, right now, I'm getting an overseer. And he's getting a Twilight Council. And probes. And now he's getting the +1 attacks. So, I'm getting drones and roaches, and I'm spawning a creep tumor. And he only has 2 workers in every single assimilator that he has, instead of 3. And I'm not fully saturated yet, even though I should be. And he still has only 2 in each assimilator. And if you look at his main, 2 in every assimilator, which isn't good at all. Like, his income for gas could be at 400, 500 if he had an extra probe in every single gas. But it's just letting me have the same amount of gas income, even though I'm only on 2 assimilators instead of 4 like him. I spread my creep to connect my bases, and I should be getting an infestation pit soon. Yes, there it goes down. And I'm only getting it to do hive, to go ultras. And then I'm throwing down a Nidus network. Yeah. And I'm gonna have awesome playing with that overlord. He's making a robotics facility and a dark shrine. I didn't see either of those until later on. And he throws down 3 pylons right next to each other, which are in a arrow. I think the probe's trying to tell the other units that there's an overlord there, but I'm not sure. I have more roaches, more zerglings. My Nidus network is done, so I'm going to load up all my units except for the queens in there, and the drones, all my fighting units, the attacking units, into it. The Dark Shrine's just about done, and he's making more stalkers and 2 more warp gates. Right there. And there. So now I'm getting hive. And I loaded up all my units into this. And I'm making the Nidus worm right there. And I'm going to attack his main base, which still has 2 guys on each assimilator. And nothing's happening so far. And attack. What's going on? It's not attacking. There it is. And now he's gonna get completely pile rushed. And I'm doing his cam. And it's saying your probes are under attack. And he's like, oh gosh, that's a pretty big force. Better throw down some hallucinated units. As in hallucinated colossi. Yes, right in front of my eyes, you threw down hallucinated colossi. and his entire army gets pretty much destroyed, which isn't that good for him. And he's hasn't left the game yet because he has Dark Templars and Overseers. Observers. So he can fend this off with his Observers and his Dark Templar, which he actually does. Well, the first wave of enemies. And he sends out an Immortal, which is really stupid, and attacks the Zerglings instead of the Roaches. Because the Roaches get damaged by like 50 there. And he has 2 Dark Templars, which he could have used to completely destroy my base. But he doesn't. And he takes out my entire Roach army that I had. And I'm getting an Ultralisk Cavern, I think it is. And he's trying to rebuild pylons there. But what he doesn't know is that I'm making an Ultralisk Cavern. And that I have more Zerglings in the base. And he proceeds to not lose his base. Well, he loses part of it, but not all of it. And he still has his expansion and his Observers. And he leads the game.